What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy Adrian here today with Frag Heads, and I was not gonna record another video, and then I heard that lovely sound that we all like at the door. If you are a true frag head, or if you're deep into the fragrance community, I heard that bell. And when I went outside, I found some good news. Oh, mail call. And I'm not gonna get into too many of these fragrances, but because I'm already wearing a blue shirt and I ordered something, I'm gonna go ahead and review this one right here. Now, this is, I couldn't help myself. I already took off the cellophane and everything.
My name is Barney, and I'm an alcoholic.
Mr. Gumbo, this is a Girl Scout meeting.
Is it? Or is it that you girls can't admit you have a problem?
So, this is John Varvatos Artisan Blu. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick tutorial of this one. I have some other ones, I'm gonna have to catch those on another video. And there's one I'm gonna show you at the very end. I'm gonna hold my thoughts and my perceptions on, even though it's getting a lot of love in the community right now. But before we go ahead and get into that stuff, why don't you go ahead and put on that juice that makes you feel loose so you can smell like Zeus, and let's get into this. Okay, people, welcome back in. I appreciate you tuning in. If you can do me a real big favor, just want another favor. I might ask you. Don't comment, don't like, subscribe. You're gonna do that if you want to do that. Click another video, even if it's like another 30 seconds, you might like it. That's all I'm asking. Cool, cool. All right, so go ahead and let's get into this. I'm gonna show you a quick unboxing video of this one that I took while I heard the door. And like I said, I had to pull off that cellophane right away, like a little kid in a candy store. You know what I mean? Yes! 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 You know what I mean if you got a bunch of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that video real quick. Okay, so the first one we have is John Varvatos Artisan Blu. This is what it looks like. Right here, let's go ahead and pop it. Smell it from here. Smells good. Smells good. So welcome back in. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this box real quick, since you already saw that. Now, to be totally truthful with you, one of the main reasons why I bought this bottle, I like the way it looked. No joke. It looks like a blue fragrance. I smelled it a long time ago. I thought it was pretty fresh, pretty inviting, and pretty good. But I really liked the way the bottle was. And sometimes just doing these little simple things are eye-catching. It might get you to buy a bottle or two. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they suck. This is what it is. The nature of the game. But this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and get a tester strip. Now you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't get all these right, because I already smelled a multitude of these things today, including some of the ones that just came in, so my nose is a little bit frazzled. But I wanna do this one right away, so check it out. Go ahead and pop this on there. Put 3 solid sprays on there, so you got that good distribution. I'm gonna check the focus on the camera real quick. I've done videos where, like, legit, after I've done that, the camera was just jacked up. It was working. I had to delete the whole video, the whole video. And the problem is I don't watch all the videos all the way through. So I was actually in the midst of editing the stupid video halfway through, and then it was like blurry. And I'm like,
what in the name of sweet breakfast meats are you doing?
Ding, ding, ding. What's going on? Hello? Fix it, render. No, it just wasn't in focus. That sucks. Because editing takes a long time. This video is only a couple minutes, but the editing, you could be in there hours, days. Stupidness. I'll be right back. All right, cool. So it was still in focus, which is a great thing. So I've let this aerated. Let's go again and give it a thorough smell because it's gonna come off through the air like what you're gonna be doing with everybody else. This one is a little softer, even me wafting it towards me. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, without actually owning this, and I haven't fully utilized this, but I feel like this is one that you can lace yourself up head to toe and just be pushing it off the card. It's not coming off all that hard. So this is not gonna be an invasive type of fragrance. It's gonna be in just blowing out the entire room, gassing people out. So go ahead, put on 9 sprays, put on 10 sprays. Who cares? If you really like things, lace yourself. Just go to town, hold yourself down, drip it. Plus, this bottle ain't that expensive. You can pick up this bottle for about 35, 45. If you catch it on the cheap, you can catch it for about 35 bucks. On the higher end, you're talking about like 75, 85 bucks. I've actually seen it for going about 90. So if you're checking this out in your local department stores, this is probably gonna run you about 80 bucks, 85 bucks. I've seen it in some places where it's high as 90. You know that's what I ain't paid for it. So if you wanna know what I paid for it, comments. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'll tell you exactly what I'm buying it for. Hit me up in the comments below and I'll send you a message and I'll tell you exactly what I bought it for. You know I ain't paying no 90 bucks for it. I got it for a deal. I got it for a real good deal. So let me know down here. So this one, what I'm getting off this is, look at the bottom. Fresh, inviting, blue, aromatic. It's a little bit spicy, has some spicy nuances in there. There's definitely some citrus tones in here. There's a bunch of different citrus tones in here. There's a whole multitude of different green nuances playing off one another. So this is kind of like a piney woods vibe type of feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out what the notes are on this. What you're gonna get with the notes on this one, you're gonna get basil on the top. You're gonna get bergamot. I can smell the basil now. And then you got chayote. Whatever that. What is chayote? So this has got chayote, which I don't know exactly what chayote is, but it looks interesting. This has lavender. Oh, they disguised the lavender in this very well. You got bitter orange, and then you have palmarosa, you have geranium, you have orange blossom, iris, clary sage. So you got a lot of floral notes playing through there to play off those green notes very well. And then you have pine, which definitely is coming through. You have that cedar, and then you have a pistachio. That's maybe that little herbaceous, slightly smell in there. Taramisk, and then you have patchouli in this as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of green nuances in this that are just playing off of each other. I don't know the longevity on this. The longevity is right here. We'll put, this is what's on the card, which means this is probably what's gonna be on your clothing. And then this is what it's gonna be on the skin. Now, projection from the room, like I said, this is a very soft, subtle fragrances. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably a 3 to 4 foot radius, but I will real world test that and I'll put that over here on this side so that way you know for real and I've actually tested it. And then you already know the notes. And then what does it smell like to me? Man, this smells like if you were to envision yourself outside cutting some very tall grass and over by a pine tree. Like it's gotta be specifically by a pine tree because that pine is coming through very heavily on this. And those needles, those pine needles are all over the ground and there's some flowers that are in those weeds also as well, and you kind of go over it and you just chopped it all up. And on top of that, then you actually have, and you're taking a sip of like a nice cool lemonade because the day is really hot, it's very warm, there's a light dew out on the ground, and you're kind of getting all these little nuances of like that little bit of dew the overgrowth of the grass with the flowers and the chopped up pine needles in there, and you're getting that cedar that's coming off of the trees that's kind of like a cooling breeze that's coming across. That's what this reminds me of. It's kind of like, smells like a fun, invigorating day of yard work, if there is such a thing. But like, that's what it kind of gives me. It's like you feel like you're setting out on a mission, on a journey to get stuff done and get stuff kind of accomplished. You're not gonna offend anybody with this one. Lace yourself up. You're not gonna choke anybody out with this one. Office safe, definitely outdoor vibe for sure. Summer tones for sure. But yeah, overall very solid. If on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this about a 7. In all honesty, I give this about a 7. That's just me. But don't let that stop you. Don't let my rating affect your opinion, because we all like different foods, we all like different drinks, we all like different women and different men and different everything. So my job is just to convey what I think this is to you. If you like what I have done, do me a solid. Hit me up in the comments, like, comment, and subscribe. I really, truly appreciate you guys tuning in. I want this to be ultimately about you, the viewer, and make sure that I'm doing a phenomenal and great job for you. If I'm not, let me know how to fix it. I want the channel to work for everyone that is currently watching this. I truly appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.